Good morning, welcome back to On The Road Adventure. This is new day and new adventure.
On a very creepy underground garage.
Yeah.
But very happy to have the garage. The bikes are out of sight, out of mind. The garage wasn't locked. I've been wandering around the hotel this morning trying to hand back the key. I'm sure there's nobody here. All the bars open, alcohol's out on the sides, help yourself job. Very trusting round here. But Eva spoke to the waiter, didn't you, or waitress? And she said, oh no, we leave it open, nothing gets stolen here. Very trusting.
Maybe this place is too small for thieves.
It must be really nice to be able to live like that. Alright. What a beauty, eh? Let's roll. We have a pretty epic plan today, don't we, Eva?
Do we?
We are heading for Cellar Pass, which is in the Dolomites. Cellar Pass, that's as much planning as we do. Boss, here we are, Cellar Pass, Dolomites, 98 kilometres. Boss, here we go. What more do you need to know?
Well, but meanwhile, we're gonna do Passo Gavia, which is 2,621 meters high.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
How do you know that from back there?
I know, right? Do you know,
you know what I mean? I'm leading this shit show. Well, so we are. Look at that. Hey? In other news though, we discovered last night that I think I left the bloody plug adapters inside a plug at a campsite yesterday or the day before, which means we now have no way to connect any of our kit to electricity other than the solar panel.
Well, we have the camping connection, but we don't have any 2-pin plugs adapters, which is a little bit of a problem, as some campsites don't have the, you know, camping caravan type. So hopefully we'll pass through some big supermarkets, because they usually do sell them.
I reckon Curry's would be just at the top up here, wouldn't it? Bound to be. What a view though, isn't it? Opened the hotel window this morning and was greeted by that whacking great mountain. That's a good life, isn't it? A good day to be alive. We've only been riding 10 minutes and we've already been going up this pass. The views are just spectacular, man. Wonder if it ever gets old living here.
I don't know. It's just so magnificent. You cannot get bored of that.
We saw on some bins yesterday when we stopped about looking after the local area and that, and not to encourage the bears, and the bins had a special handle on so that they could be opened. So we are assured there are bears here.
There are bears in northern Italy, which is pretty much where you are, because they're coming down from Austria.
I quite like to see a bear.
At a safe distance or something.
Yeah, from a safe distance. Obviously I ain't stopping, I ain't mucking around. Get a quick glimpse in the edge or something and I'll be satisfied with that. I don't want to open the tent up in the morning and find one there sat drinking me tea. I don't know, we need some bear spray or at least some knowledge or something on what you're supposed to do. You shout at it, you be quiet, you punch him on the nose or what? I have no idea what to do. I'm pretty sure a bear can outrun me, and I'm pretty sure a bear would beat me in a fight. So I think we ought to opt for the bear spray. So our current elevation is 2,300 meters almost, and we are still going up in a big way. I'm a lazy bugger, right, but I think looking at these mountains from a distance, I can see why people get the urge to want to climb up there. It's like a natural feeling, isn't it? Like, that's there, I need to go up there just to see if I can, just to conquer it. That is impressive. Was not expecting that when we come around the corner. This could well be the most impressive place we've been yet, I reckon. This has to be the most spectacular place I've ever sat in at lunch. What an amazing place this is.
Toast, and show everyone yours. Yours looks cool.
How's this for a sandwich?
And it's got bread in the middle.
Some sort of salami.
Yeah, looks alright.
But the view here is amazing.
Pretty good.
There's bikes coming and going every couple of minutes, getting their photos at the top of the pass. Sun's shining.
I think I would definitely recommend Gavia Pass.
This is amazing. For me, this is better than Stelvio. And the restaurant at the top as well, we've just gone into. The selection of quality food in there.
It's expensive, mind you.
Yeah, but look where we are.
But it's great.
Yeah, really, really good. How would you eat this, man?
It's so nice and warm in here, and I really want to have a coffee and a cake, but I think we should move on and do that on the next stop.
Yeah? I saw the cake. I think you should get the coffee and the cake. What are you on about?
No, we should get it on the next stop. Kind of all at once. I feel sick.
Talking rubbish. I'll tell you what I want to know, right? I mean, it is hot here, yeah. My arm is baking in the sun. I'm thinking we need some sun cream or something. And yeah, there is huge piles of snow just over there in the sunshine. How the hell can that be?
I just say we keep riding on, and then we find the next cafe and just have a nice little stop and a coffee and cake there.
All right, then let's go on then.
Yeah.
I think the passes are going to be endless around here. So
Yeah, I just looked, and this is another point I was looking at. And it's 29 kilometers away, but that's like nearly an hour's ride.
yeah, lots of twisties around here.
Yeah.
All right, let's get back on the bike then.
Can't get enough of this place. It's just so nice.
That's unbelievable, isn't it?
To be honest, you could just sit here and watch all the bikes. This is the first time I'm actually seeing the Morini.
Yeah, so this is the Moto Morini Escape 650, and I believe they have some bigger versions of these coming, including the 1200X version that I'm interested to see. It's going to be a V-twin, I think.
But the twins made it to that snow and ice.
They'll make it anywhere. Good bikes. Well, I think this is a location we will remember for a very long time. Wow, that is high.
I don't know if you can see, but there is quite a big drop. So when you're riding, it feels a bit like, do I really want to be doing this? Is this just like, it's just worth of doing all this just for the road, really?
Yes, yes it is. Pay attention now, you would not want to drive over there.
Yeah, pay attention. Well, that's the problem. You want to pay attention, you want to watch everything, you want to notice everything, and you have to pay attention.
Oncoming. As flat as the M5 on the GoPro, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's another thing. Whatever we record and however steep it is, the GoPro doesn't reflect that at all. Today we're gonna be doing about 5 hours of riding of this roads only.
Well, as a cyclist there, you got no lights on. We just come into this tunnel, and before you could see the end, it was pitch black. Look, there's more coming up here. You are mental to do that with no lights on. They can't be seen at all coming this way. I was just saying to Eva, for me this is far better than any of the more advertised passes and stuff. I don't know why we never heard of this place, but I'm glad that it's not heavily marketed, because it would be absolute chaos if Kevin's were coming up and down here in their Ford Escorts or whatever it is they like. Ford Escort, you'd be lucky to get a Ford Escort now, wouldn't you? Safety stones here, look, just in case. Feel much safer now. Wow. I want to stop every 2 minutes, put the drone up, take more photos or whatnot, but just can't, can you? Yeah. You come around the corner, I want to stop again.
You just need to store the memories in your head, and that's gonna be always the best. This is nerve-wracking, this ride. Look at this. Oh god, no. Woo! Oh god. Ah.
The SS300 if you want to look this road up. But if you come here, this is definitely a must ride. Best place I've ridden ever, I'm sure of it. Probably one of the sketchiest places I've ridden as well. A car come round the corner just now and it was like this fin with a huge drop down the side.
We just got down to the village and now we're en route for the next pass. I don't know how high this one's gonna be, but from looking at the map earlier, it doesn't look very long. So this is Tonau Pass. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. To me, sounds a bit like a toenail, but there we go. Loads of bikes in there. It doesn't seem like there's very much happening on the top of the pass, but it's a start of a very interesting thing that had happened here in 1915, I think, well, First World War. And this is a monument in memory of all the soldiers for both sides.
This is very unusual to have it in one place.
Yeah, and I think it's also dedicated for all of the soldiers from the war. But as the forever snow is melting, it's uncovering some artifacts and stuff that has been used in that battle. So I believe it's the only one that was at 3,000 meters, and it was going on for a very long time. They built the whole cities and everything. Some of them had grand pianos, telephone lines, and 1/3 of the soldiers only died from the fight, actually. A lot of them would die in avalanches, falls and stuff like that. The temperature would go down as low as -22 Celsius.
So this went on for about 3 years, the fighting up here, and it was known as the White War. And yeah, this is the memorial not only for the Italians, but for the
other army was Austro-Hungarian one, and yeah, they called it the White War because of the altitude and everything. And so if you Google, there is another pass which we will not go to. It's just on the other side of this mountain, but it will take us an hour and a half to ride to it. If you were hiking, I guess you could get almost up to where they left a gun. Is it gun?
So there's a massive World War I gun, and it's right on the top of the mountain there. God knows how they got it up there.
Yeah.
But as the snow has melted over the years, it's revealed it, and more things are being found now. Anyway, let's go in and have a look at this monument. This is it's a bit special. Well, that's a pretty moving place in there. What I didn't realise before I went in is that it's actually the remains of many of those soldiers there named on the walls. And yeah, there's names and plaques the whole way around the room. Name, rank, numbers, all the rest of it.
Yeah. It's a very heavy place to be at.
Yeah, yeah, it has a certain atmosphere in there.
Yeah.
Leaving that cafe stop now. Refreshed after a nice coffee and humbled by a war memorial. Moving on now for, we're still heading for Cellar Pass I think, but the next priority is finding petrol actually. Find ourselves in the mountains with only one bar. Never a comfortable place to be. That must be from the First World War stuff, is it? Fort Strino. We'll have to look it up later.
I think we found petrol in a village. Hello. We can do it.
Okay.
Yeah. We pay inside, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Later.
Oh, then go on. Go on. How much is this petrol pump with the service?
Oh, it's very expensive. Not you.
Yeah?
Have you got any money?
I've got some pennies. But so far, look at the view from the petrol station.
Not bad, is it?
Unbelievable, isn't it? Landscape is changing all the time, and just now we entered the zone for golden delicious apples, and we can see loads of apple trees. It would be amazing if we could find somebody just selling them and get few.
Seconds after Eva just said that, there is a stall here with apples and jam and berries and that. Look at that.
Excited for this. Apples, 1 kilo. Translation. Glass. It's gonna break.
Hey, just get it, we're drinking
Oh
now.
wait, I've got a bottle. It's okay. This? Sì. Yeah, can I have it?
Anche questo?
Sì. This, and that.
Ah.
Sorry. I've got a plan.
Yeah.
This is glass, but
Yeah.
I finished my water this morning and I didn't throw away the bottle because I thought I might need it.
I want to try that.
So I'm going to drink as much as we can and the rest we're just going to put in a plastic bottle. What do you think?
And what's your plan with the 2 ton of cherries you just bought?
What? I can't hear you.
Yeah? Is that right?
I love cherries, so they will be gone within seconds.
We'll see.
Golden delicious haven. Try the juice.
That's bloody good, that.
Is it?
Yeah. I just want a few ice cubes.
That's really good. Cheers.
Chewing on apple. Wait till I got rid of it.
Stop it.
Can't, in your mouth.
I feel refreshed now and ready to go. Are you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they don't make cider here if they got all these apples.
Sorry?
You'd think it'd
Cider?
be famous for cider, wouldn't you?
Maybe it is, you just don't know.
Maybe.
We've been stopped for about 10 minutes. My bike is reading 41 degrees. It is really hot now, so we better crack on. This truly is a land of apples, and look at that lake. Really cool. And a good road to ride. This is like the first supermarket in 3 days.
Eva's just been in the Audi and I waited outside and I had to move the bikes to make some shade for me to sit on the ground between them because there was no shade here. Wow, it is hot. Bike's currently reading 39 degrees. We've got about 2 hours to our planned campsite, but we can't get hold of anybody on the phone, so we're just going to head on there. Felt like miles and miles of apples. We've seen the last of the apples, and now we've got miles and miles of grapes growing.
What is it, 30 degrees? Around that,
It's
27?
more than that.
Anyway, I'm okay once I'm riding, but we've got this trick we did before.
So these are camel packs for anybody who don't know. So it's basically a water bladder that you wear on your back with a straw in it. And the great feature of this is it has a whacking great hole, which means not only can you just put water, but we like to buy ice cubes and just pour the ice cubes in there and they'll melt and you'll have an awesome cold drink of water along your way. These things are worth the weight in gold when you come to use them, aren't they?
I think the more you put, sort of, the longer it holds on to.
Yeah, so these bags are insulated inside, so it helps keep it cold. And another trick I've seen other people do, in fact I go on the KTM had one the other day, you can buy a insulating tube, like a foam thing that you slide over here, because the problem is this bit is exposed to the sun, and so the water in the tube gets warm, so you have to drink that warm bit first before you suck through the fresh stuff from here. Look at that, that's what the doctor ordered.
I have to put it back in. Nice. So with this, we can ride another 6 hours.
Yeah.
If
happy
you wanted
days.
to. And I like this because it's got a little pouch in which you have surprises from last year or whatever. And this time
No,
we've
that's
got
not from
wipes.
last year. That's
you
army
put them
ration
in.
wet wipes. I put them in there.
Okay.
In there, you have army
Oh,
ration
I
wet
had-
wipes and army ration tissues in case.
Nice.
Yeah,
In case we are in shit. Oh, let's go. And a
What else
pocket
you got?
coffee. I thought I'd just get some vitamins. I know it don't work, but I thought, well, I'll
Makes
get
you
it.
feel better, yeah.
And then I've got some pocket coffee. What's this? I thought it was different.
We got that.
Oh no.
What is it?
I don't know. I thought they were
Espresso to go. Is it liquid? It's got a little straw on it. No way.
You're joking?
Look, turn the packet over.
Espresso to go. Look at that.
Oh, get on.
I've never seen this. I thought I was buying candy.
Yeah, there's like little sweets, chocolate sweets with
Yeah.
the coffee inside.
Okay.
Ah, that is awesome.
Yeah. It's very sweet,
Is
but
it?
it's alright. Coffee.
Oh,
innit?
give me one of them. That was a well-needed stop. Ava always knows what we need when she comes out the shop. Ice cubes, water and some coffee. Happy days. We only got about an hour and 10 minutes left to the campsite. Although we haven't got a booking, so we'll see how that works out when we get there. But
Look at this road again. It's just amazing. Just doesn't stop surprising me today. I really like this. We're climbing up. I don't know how many times we said it's amazing today, but look at this. Cable cars, amazing mountain ahead. I think we sort of approaching the Dolomites because it's a different color and slightly different than the Alps. Like, I mean, it's still Alps, but it's a different part of them. So I'm really excited to see more. I could see them from the distance for quite a long time. And so where do I want to camp today? It's just below the highest one, I think, of the Dolomites. But we'll check that later and let you know the accurate information.
that is my Eva making dinner. And that over there behind the trees is the Dolomites. That's not too bad, is it? I reckon today could well have been the best day's riding I've done.
You think so?
I reckon it is, yeah. That pass earlier on where we sat and had lunch and that, and then the ride, you know, for the hour or two after, absolutely amazing. For
Gavia.
me, that beats Stelvio hands down. That was amazing.
Well, I've got a question for you then.
Right,
If today was the best day riding you've ever had,
yeah.
does it beat Portugal?
Oh, that's a difficult one, isn't it? Portugal was sunshine and beaches and parrots.
We haven't done all of the Portugal, to be honest, and we've done 0 beaches in Portugal, really.
I would
Apart
love
from
to go
one.
back to Portugal, I really would.
So,
But this is mountainous round here, and it has been absolutely stunning. And I suspect the Dolomites is going to produce as well tomorrow.
yeah.
We did well today. We said we wanted to get to the base of the Dolomites so that we're ready to go tomorrow, and we have achieved that.
We're about 25 minutes away from the pass we want to do tomorrow, and after that we're just going to carry on through Dolomites as much as possible and go into I'm not sure how to pronounce it because it's actually named after Julius Caesar. That is mountainous area, which is still Alps, but it's in Slovenia, and it's called Julius Alps or Julius Mountains, something like that.
No idea.
So it could be interesting.
Yeah, so we knew that this area was going to be expensive, but in order to get to the cheaper parts of Europe where we want to be, to be honest, we had to come through, and we're not going to come through and fly through on the motorway and not see all this. You only live once, so we really wanted to stop here.
We're still being very mindful of money.
Oh, supermarket dinners and campsites and stuff, but we paid 40 euros for the campsite here, so it's an expensive area, but we're camped at the base of the Dolomites, so
hopefully after tonight it'll be cheaper.
we're expecting to get to Slovenia and hopefully things will start getting much cheaper. and yeah, we'll spend a bit of time in the cheaper places. But we've never been this far in this direction. Possibly I've never ridden my bike this far at all. And yeah, the types of countries that we're heading towards now, I've never seen anything like it. I'm not convinced I'm gonna love it.
We'll see.
I think it might be a bit rough in places, but yeah. In the meantime, Eva's knocking up an awesome dinner.
Well, we'll see about that.
Always.
Tonight we're gonna eat gnocchi from Aldi with ragu sauce, which was the smallest one I could get, and I thought it was tomato-y, so it was gonna be fine. And a bit of pancetta, and then obviously I've got some parmesan.
That is going to be banging.
I don't know if an Italian person would see it, they would be upset or what, but we'll
this Englishman's going to be happy, that's all that matters.
We'll eat anything at this point, really.
Don't worry about the Italian bloke, worry about me. Yeah. Right? That's all that matters.
You know how precious they are about food.
I'll tell you, my mouth is watering looking at that. That is smelling awesome.
I feel like I'm beyond the hungry feeling. I'm like feeling I'm starved.
We keep riding on and on and on and on, and we forget to eat properly in the middle of the day, don't we?
Don't know how much.
All of it.
You think this is enough?
Spot on.
Okay, cheese.
Cheese?
Here we go.
That looks like posh cheese too.
Of course it is.
For a slap-up camping dinner, that's not looking bad, is it? It costs you €25 in the restaurant over there. Each.
Probably.
Yeah. Well done. We're expecting an early wake-up call tomorrow morning. People are hammering up and down this road next to us. But that's probably a good thing. We need to get up and get back on the road as early as possible. Tomorrow's going to be an amazing day, I'm sure of it.
Hopefully we have some good views. Meanwhile, tonight's camping has been sponsored by one of our channel supporters, so Bill Waterhouse.
Yeah, thanks, Bill.
By Buy Me a Coffee. So thank you very much. And we will see you tomorrow.
Don't forget, if you haven't clicked the button already, hit subscribe, hit the thumbs up, and leave us a comment. It really does help us. It drives the channel on, and that is what will ultimately keep us on YouTube. So we'll see you in the next one.
See ya.
Love you,
bye.
bye.